Summer in Tampa typically implies one thing, going to the beach for a splash. While many find the water relaxing, others use it for sport. Today, I'm doing both. I'm going sailing. It's a warm summer day here at Davis Island. The sun is shining and the waves are calling.
So I started sailing at a summer camp, very similar to this one.
Ryan Kresge has been sailing his whole life. As a kid, he was just beginning to learn the basics of sailing. Now, as an expert, he shares his skills by managing the Davis Island Youth Sailing Program.
Davis Island is a good place to get started sailing because we have a fantastic venue. We have water on almost 275 degrees of our facility, and we have the beautiful Tampa Bay to go out sailing at.
This program promotes the sport of sailing by teaching kids safety, good sportsmanship, and respect for their environment. Kids at this program earn their sea legs at an early age. Here at the Davis Island Youth Sailing Program, 2 different boats are used. The Opties for the younger children, and the 420s used by the teenagers. New sailors are welcomed every week. Catherine Popp and Graham Peterson are 2 teens that just started here and shared their stories about the first time sailing.
I was a little scared because I didn't really know what I was doing, but they taught us what to do, and I was like, okay, I got this.
First time out, I learned that I really like danger. Getting in situations where you just caught the wind, you got the boat sideways, and you're leaning off the edge of the boat to keep it from flipping, and start getting going really fast that way.
And you can start pull downward.
After hearing their stories, I decided to try it myself.
So it doesn't get caught on anything. There you go, keep pulling. At this point, you just want to make sure everything's tight.
Preston is an experienced sailor here at Davis Island that competes for the high school team. He has agreed to teach me the basics of sailing today.
We should be ready to go.
Once we rolled the boat into the water, I had only one concern.
I'm just hoping I'm not going to capsize. That's my main concern right now.
After gaining the courage to get into the boat, we set sail.
So you pull that in, sail in, and you're going.
As a crew, I was in charge of keeping balance, a challenging task for me. However, despite being a little scared, I ended up having a great time.
Going pretty good.
After arriving back on land, I became curious of what inspires people to begin sailing, and discovered that people find interest in it for a variety of reasons.
The amount of science and math that's used in it when you're thinking about catching the wind and everything, it's a lot about torque and different mathematical concepts.
The most exciting part is probably learning something new and going, just being on your own and having that freedom of doing what you want to do.
With such a great influence, the sport of sailing is quite unique. From Davis Island, this is Kelly reporting for From the Core.